These are some common misconceptions about writers because we are not all the same. First of all, we do not all journal. Some people just cannot sit down and write in a journal. We have tried diary after diary after diary, and they all have about 5 pages filled and are sitting somewhere in the back of our closet, okay? I have tried. It doesn't work. Now, I could sit down and write my book for hours and hours and hours, but the moment you want me to journal something about my life, heck no, I'm bored. That we all have beautiful, majestic prose. We don't, because we're not all poets, and that's okay. If writing beautiful prose is something you want to do, you can practice it, you can try to get better, but some of us just don't feel inclined to write that way, and actually think simple, straightforward writing is the way to go sometimes. I mean, look at the Harry Potter books, right? Like, those don't have, especially the earlier ones, they don't have beautiful prose, okay? It's not freaking Pride and Prejudice, and that's okay because they're still impactful and they're still very, very well written. You don't have to have beautiful, poetic prose to be a good writer. That the big, impactful scenes are the hardest to write. Like, no, babe, I wrote that at 2 a.m. on a rush. I was feeling high on the feeling of writing. That came out like a piece of butter on toast, okay? You know what the hardest parts to write are? Getting a character from point A to point B. Making a character cross the room while they're talking. It's those little minor actions that are so difficult to write, and I don't know why. I honestly couldn't tell you. But the big impactful things, those are the easy moments. That all we do is read. I love books. I have them all over. I'm constantly surrounded by books. I have read 2 books this month. Just 2. One of them was the new Hunger Games book. I'm only this far into this book. It's taken me a month to get here. And I think there was another book that I read, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway, we don't all read constantly, and it's a misconception that readers in general, if you are in the book space, have to read more than a couple books a month. You don't actually have to read even a couple books a month. As a writer, I think you should actively be trying to read because it helps your writing, but you don't have to read constantly. I have so many hobbies, okay? I bake, I craft, I play video games, I do yard work, I coach, I work out. Like, I have so many different things going on in my life. I can't just sit down and read 4 books in a day. It's just not normal, and it shouldn't be normalized because then it makes people feel like they're falling behind. So, misconception, we do not all read all the time. And then finally, that we're all masterminds, okay? Plot is hard for some of us. Please don't put that pressure on me. I'm trying to write the best story I can, but I am not a mastermind. I am much more skilled at writing characters and character building